Hello dear viewers. Today our topic for today, we are going to be talking about differential and all its components that make up the entire differential. Because when we say differential, it is the entire assembly. It is not a single mechanism that make up the differential. So you can call it differential or you can call it axle. So for that reason, this is the face, this is the axle shaft. Our axle shaft that helps to carry the wheel. And second, we have the flange. We have the flange that is having the nut and the carrying the oil seal. Then we have this outer housing, the bearing that it meshed together with this to centralize the pinion. And this is our pinion here. This is our pinion here and the bearing. So with this pinion is having 3 bearings. One bearing here, the second bearing around here, and this is the pilot bearing. Then this is the pilot bearing that got broken, so we are about to change the pilot bearing. And this is the lock. This is the lock for this pilot bearing. When you fix, this have to be in between like this. So this bracket is the pilot bearing lock. And this is the oil seal that is preventing leakage from coming out. Then here we also have the bearing adjuster cone. So this cone is a nut that you adjust to fill the clearance of this end, this side bearing, the 2 side bearings. So this is, when you tie this, you have to use this cap. Then you have to adjust here to find the sideward clearance. These are the 2. They are coming 2. Then here, this is the bearing, the side bearing. These are the 2 side bearings. So inside this differential wheel, I will untie this bolt. Then we'll now access. Okay, here, this is what is known as the differential. We have 2 of them. These are also the differential gears, and this is the cross. So these are the 2 differentials, and we have 4 of these gears. Then with this differential, there is a shim that permits it to slide, that assists it like a bearing, so it helps it to slide inside here without causing friction. You can see the way it is sliding. Then if I remove, it is sliding, but it is not that flexible as compared to when I fix it together with this shim. There is a shim here already. So you see, 1, 2, it is spinning more faster than as compared to when. See, it is heavy. It is already getting jammed. So this axle shaft is merging together inside here like this. This is how it will mesh to carry. Reason why this spider cross is having this little hole, because of like these gears also have a small seal And here finally, this is the housing. This is a differential housing, and the axle housing is under there. So this pilot bearing is fixing somewhere in the middle here like this. Then this lock. So this lock is fixing like this. Then you tight it back side. Then this pinion is running in the middle. That's to help centralize it, to not create a lot of clearance. So when this bearing get damaged, these are the rulers here. When this bearing get damaged, so it created a strange sound and a noise inside. So you see the pinion gear is already on them because of this bearing. So for that reason, these are just some of the components that make the whole assembly. These shafts are two, but I just make only one, just showing to know that this is what we have to do. If you come across such a job, you don't have to be scared, you don't have to be afraid. So you just have to assemble everything the way they're supposed to be, then carry on your job without any troubleshooting, because there are many people that many vehicles are running but they don't know what is inside, especially the student mechanic. They don't know how the axle look like. They have never seen it, they have never touched it, they have never had any experience. So for that reason, it creates a lot of panic for such a person who have never seen such a what the axle is like, what the axle is all about. So for that reason, when you see this video like this, you already know. Maybe you encounter the job somewhere. Now, since we open the axle, we have to separate the worn out part from the part that we needed. So these are all the worn out parts. We have three bearing, that's the side bearing. They are already out. We separated everything. So these are the necessary things that are being needed, so that when they bring it, we assemble it again. So a quick look on how, or just a short demo on how to assemble this axle. So to assemble, always make sure this gear, they are having their direction. This one is always running here together. They marry together, they mesh like this. You see, it is trying to run, but if you put like this, see, it is not going. So you can never change the direction. So the 4 gears, you fix them like this. So you see, as I'm rotating, the other side is already rotating. Simple as this. Then after you are finished, so this other one, here's the other differential gear. If you don't mind, you can fix it here like this. A little more demo. So this is just how it drives. So immediately you immerse your gear. The gear will transfer torque from gearbox to the propeller shaft, and from propeller shaft to this pinion. Then the pinion will then transfer the torque now to this differential. Then the differential will now transfer the torque to the shaft. Then your vehicle will properly drive. So this is how this is how it works. So like for instance, right now everything is rotating together. So this one, as when you fix everything, it rotates together, but this one is having another, this one with this one is having another extra separate rotation. Like now for instance, this shaft is rotating, the spider gears are rotating, they are moving together. So I guess whosoever who never knows anything about this Isuzu NPR 2013 model differential axle will get a little clue of what the differential looks like from how I've explained from the component and how it works and everything. So today I'm just making this video to show the component. When the spare parts are going to be available, I'm going to do all possible best to make another video that I am assembling, so that whosoever is following us on YouTube will know that this is how to disassemble and this is how to assemble the differential axle without facing any trouble. This particular one for Isuzu, because why I'm making this video like this is because the axles are not the same. The one for the small Isuzu is quite different. The formula is quite different from this big one. So this big one is quite easier as compared to the small Isuzu. So thank you so much for watching, and if there is any problem or you find any error, just leave a comment at the comment section, and kindly subscribe. Do give us a thumb up. That thumb up serves as a motivational factor so that we keep on driving. Thank you so much. This is where we put an end to this presentation.